Hello, Music Multiverse listeners, and welcome again to the year's finality. And we're back once again, day by day. We're going to go through and we're going to give you a rewind of the best 24 albums of 2024. This is day one. It'll lead right to number one on New Year's Eve. So, this will kick us off starting at number 24. But before I do, how about some statistics so you kind of get a feel and understanding where I'm at? There were over 1,100 albums released in 2024. That's my guesstimate. I chose 829 up to this past Friday of noted releases in an attempt to those that I would like to listen to. That includes some reissues, deluxes, and box sets, some of which I did get to, some of I didn't. And new releases, maybe 900, maybe. Okay. Remember, there's classical EDM, noise, rock, and instrumental, industrial that don't get market presence, and you have to rely on places like Bandcamp or sources that really stay in a genre. And there's some great ones out there. I just got one this morning. Had some really interesting albums on there that I had not heard of, and bands that had been around a while. So the bands that have been around a while means they're not getting that place and position. I managed so far to reach only 399 albums in full complete. My spreadsheet of the review of last year, I actually got to 423. Obviously, probably doing these shows and production has dwindled my ability to listen. Criteria, since you want to maybe know, right? I take it all in. There's not a genre that's snubbed, despite maybe where my ear is, even country. The album has to hook me. That's just that simple. But even if it doesn't, I still listen to the entire thing. I think there are image reviewers out there, magazine reviewers, and people that are relying on AI. They're relying on other people's reviews, and they're not listening to the entire record. And I think some of these people too are also trying to get some sort of accreditation or stay in the pack so that they're respected because they're in the pack and saying the same things. I think that's just not right. I mean, that's what happens. That's okay. But I obviously don't give a shit. If an album is great, it's just great to me because it brings out something. And I will tell you why on these albums, what it brings out. I'm blind to genres, but I can understand and appreciate viewers, music appreciators that have not come to that audio experience. That happens. My panelists can sometimes fall into this. I know the growling vocalism and the anxiety of heavy rock or heavy metal or heavy death metal can be problems. That's okay. I just want to bring these marvelous 24 records, and it was hard because I think I came up with 50 and a few honorable mentions here and there to I want to bring them to your ears. So if you choose to listen, you choose to listen. I will tell you why on each one and why it's on the list. Obviously, I'm sorry for the long start, but I wanted you to have an idea as to who I am beyond your radio and how important this list is to real music appreciation listening. So, okay. So now let's get to number 24 in this. At number 24, the top 24 albums of 24. A band that needs no introduction, probably, but I'm surprised by how easy this just comes together for them on each record. They have a signature of fuzz and fun blues rock that's just able to morph each album. And on this one, they bring it back and give you scenes from a life of a small town, maybe even the entire thing from a visual standpoint of a fun local settings and what's going on. Maybe it's a bowling alley. This is the Black Keys, Ohio Players. I will point out this album is pure fun, but produces perfect and real as that woman's ass on the cover. It's a body moving, butts a wiggling, obviously Beck influence type of record. It is the basic thing I told you, the fuzz and the fun, the blues rock, and they bring it old school and they get a little new school in there. It's a blast from start to finish. And that's our number 24 album of 2024. What was your number 24? Hey, wait. Don't give us all 24. Don't give us 100. Well, I mean, you can if you want to. I don't care, comment-wise. But leave me your 24. Tell us what you thought about the Black Keys Ohio Players. Depending on the final 2 weeks, if you were to go and give me your 100, maybe you're going to, oh my gosh, I want to replace it now, right? It's always difficult. We're on the web at beyondyourradio.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, of course. Articles, videos, podcasts around the corner, all about albums, bands, artists, anything we can get our hands on. Go Beyond Your Radio with us, a real music appreciation channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for number 23. Join me later for Unknown Sundays. I promise, it's just the small thing. Thanks for watching and happy listening.